In this video I will talk about a tool in Blender called Extrude Manifold, and this tool is mainly useful for architectural visualization modeling process because the behavior of the Extrude Manifold tool is to dissolve the geometry through the way. Let me show how it works. I will add a cube in my scene just to show up how it works, and I will press Ctrl R and do a simple loop cut around my cube. If I extrude a face here as normal, pressing E in my keyboard, the extrusion will work, but if I go down, the problems start to show up. How can I fix that? In the past versions, this was just a nightmare to solve because there is no easy way to fix this issue. But the Extrude Manifold tool come here to allow us to do something like that. What's very useful, very convenient. How can we use this in a real project? Let me show you. I will use this part of this real project that I'm working on, and I will model just this wall to show how I'm working here now. I will start by adding a plane. I like to subdivide this plane one time just to select these vertices and delete it and position this plane here. I know I can move my origin, but I do this for so long that I forget that I can just move the origin of my object. But anyway, as you can see, I'm creating this wall here, and I will mark with some loop cuts where my doors and windows will be placed. And in Blender 2.9 there is a new feature that I love it so much because we can just click and snap an edge slide. So I can just press Ctrl R, click, press Ctrl and select the place where I can release this new cut. Extrude and do the extrusion in the height of the window, a new extrusion in the height of the door, and the final extrusion in the height of the ceiling. I like to do that because after that I have the marks where my windows and doors will be placed. In the past I just select the both sides of the window, and using the add-on loop tools I just click and bridge this. This really simple, really convenient for a window, but for a door it's not that easy because if I try to bridge this, we have a problem here. For some reason the bridge operation don't work if we have something like that part here. The Extrude Manifold tool come in handy to solve this problem. So we can click here, and by pressing Ctrl we can just extrude and solve this part. The main problem here is that the tool keep an extra face in the end of the modeling, so we need to press X and delete the extra faces. The geometry is fine, as you can see. I can move the vertices and everything is welded as normal. There is no such thing as a vertex like that flying around for a random reason. It's really good. This is a way to show up how this tool is useful, because now I can just click, drag and remove my doors. The perfect behavior would be if the tool delete the extra faces in the end. Maybe some option here to delete the final faces, to dissolve the final faces, I don't know. But this would be the perfect behavior. So we won't need to delete an extra face because it's an extra click, it's annoying. Sometimes we don't want that. Maybe just a button in the option saying delete the final face here would be great. Even though I know that if you move something like that and delete the face, it won't be that great because the tool is called Extrude Manifold and you need to keep your model manifold, but this kind of stuff is not really manifold. I don't know, but I know that in the future Blender will add a new tool called Destructive Extrusion. The name is hard to say because I'm not a native English speaker. I know my English is bad, but it's enough to communicate what I need to tell. Let me show how I use this tool in a real problem here in my model. So I will hide this wall, and as you can see I have a staircase here, but in this section here the wall was overlapping with my staircase. So I can just come here and using the Extrude Manifold tool, I can just bring down this part of my wall and correct this part. Yes, I know this this line here, this edge here won't exist at first place. So I will press Ctrl R to create a lock cut, snap it anywhere in any place I want, what is really convenient. Press 3 to select the face selection mode, and using the Extrude Manifold tool, I can just drag it down. And as you can see, the model process is simple as that. If you like this video, click like, subscribe, and click the notification bell so every time I post a new video you will be notified. Okay, that's it for now. Thanks, see you soon.